أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today, in this first introduction course of intensive Arabic grammar, we have designed this course to understand the Holy Quran. In this connection, the base of Arabic grammar of this course, what we are just going to start, is Huroof-ul-Hija. Huroof-ul-Hija, with this, in today's this introductory lesson or lecture, will cover harakat and i'rab. Huroof-ul-Hija harakat or i'rab, these are the two topics which we have to cover in this today's lecture. So first, in beginning, we are just going to explain and learn Huroof-ul-Hija. Huroof-ul-Hija is also called Huroof-ul-Tahji. Huroof-ul-Tahji and sometimes Huroof-ul-Mufradat is also called. So this is the alphabet of English language, Arabic language, the alphabet of Arabic language. This is the base, this is the fundamental stage from where we have started this. So Huroof-ul-Hija are the letters, alphabet from which kalma, verse, mawzu are made, and then kalmat, sentences. Then the language means whatever we convey the message to others, in the language. That is the base of this Huroof-ul-Hija. So write this alphabet: Alif, Ba. So these are 29 letters of alphabet Huroof-ul-Hija in Arabic language. Once again, Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Shin, Sad, Dad, Ta, Da, Za, Ta, Za, Ain, Ghain, Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam, Mim, Noon, Wa, Ha, Hamda, Hamda, Ya. So these are 29 letters of alphabet in Arabic language. Some people say that the number of these are not 29, but this is 28, not 29. The number of alphabet is 28. Some people say, and they say that this Hamza and Alif are the same thing. This is the combined one letter, not the two. However, this discussion is between the grammarian. Whatever the position, we have to understand Alif and Hamza, what is the difference between the two. So later on, learn the difference and go ahead. Alif, this one, Hamza, like this. Head of Ain, head of Ain. So this is the shape of Hamza. However, as this is the discussion between the two grammarians, that one of them say Alif and Hamza is the one thing, the same, and the other people opinion that Hamza is another thing, Alif is another thing. However, Hamza has got this position as well. How it comes? Because Hamza has different chairs or seats. How to write? When Alif gets any harkat, just like nasab, just like kasra or jar, just like dhamma or rafa. This is the one script in which nasab or fatah is on the above this alif and kasra is below this alif, kasra or jar, and dhamma or rafa is over, like wow, little wow is called dhamma on the any letter. However, here we are talking about Hamza. When these even sukun, this sukun is given like this or little circle. So even sukun is given on any alif, that becomes Hamza. And this is alif is the chair of Hamza. Here nasab, kasra or jar, and this rafa, dhamma are given, and these becomes Hamza. Now this is not alif, but this becomes Hamza. And in some other scripts, some other written forms, it is also given little Hamza over this alif, just like this, or just like this, or just like this. This is also one of the script. Almost this script is used when Hamza is written, little Hamza over alif is given, and then these harakat. So as we are talking about the chairs or seats of Hamza, then one alif is the chair of Hamza and another ya. This ya is the seat of Hamza. Sometimes it is above the ya, just like this. Again there's jar or kasra. Again there's what? Rafa or dhamma. So this is another chair. And if we say wow, wow is also the chair or the seat for Hamza, just like we say oo, not oo, but oo. U. That's like this. Ow. So these are the chairs for Hamza, and in many other places Hamza is written without chairs as well. However, this is the difference. Again, I may repeat this. Alif, when there's no any harkat over this, is called alif. Like giving you al-insanu. Al-insanu. This alif is given no any harkat. It is considered alif. Ad-dunya. Ad-dunya. So this is called alif. While when al here, a here, both are given these harakas considered Hamza. This is the difference between alif and Hamza. Again, when it is empty and has got no any harakat over there or under there, then it is alif, and when it has got any harakat over this alif, this shape of alif, it is called Hamza. So whether this shape or this shape, but if it is given any harakat, it is Hamza, or it is when it is without harakat, it is alif. So further, this was the discussion between the grammarian that there are 28 letters are the 29. However, this is not the big issue. We have to understand whether 29 or 28, but this is very important Huroof-ul-Hija alphabet, because this is the base of language, and here, from here, we go ahead. We make words, we make sentences, we communicate through these letters in reading and written forms. One another thing which is very important to share with you here, that how these huruf are made, what the concept was kept to make these hurufs. Huruf, this is, harf is singular and huruf is the plural of this harf. Means harf means letter in English, letter, alphabetical letter. So when you find any language, you like to study any language, you have to, in beginning, study the alphabetical letters, alphabetical symbols, alphabetical signs. So these are the alif, ba, ta, jim, dal, ta, ghain, whatever the letter is. Basically, this is the sign. Basically, this is the symbol. And in language, it is called graph. So, this is the graph which becomes the sign, and that sign or symbol is given the sound. The sign and symbol is given the sound, and through that sound, that becomes the recognition of the letter. Just like this. This is alif. if I am unaware of these letters, uneducated, not familiar with these symbols and signs, with these letters, and the teacher teaches to me, ba, I may not say alif. I may not argue, because this is the position. Do you understand? This is the position that alif is the symbol, sign or graph which has given the sound a. Alif, a. Now this is another graph, are 29 graphs, 26 letters in English. All these are the graphs. So in this connection, one is the aspect of language is graphology. Graphology, and another is phonology. Phones, graphs. Phones. Phone means sound. Sound is given to the graph, and the combination of the graph and the sound becomes this letter. And every letter, one of the 29 letters has given the sound. The sound. Every shape of letter is given the sound. And this connection, this is called the material aspect. This is called material aspect. Means if you have the material, you may build a building. If you have no material, how would you be able to build a building? In this connection, the language is a building. Language is a building. Now, it is built with the help of this material aspect. And you may say substance. So, if you have the substance, if you have the material, you may build up your building of language. In this connection, some of the points regarding this Huroof-ul-Hija, we learned the number of Huroof-ul-Hija, 28 or 29, and then the concept of these huruf, how these are made, and what is the real actual position. Because suppose this is sign like this, not this, but just like this, and a teacher says read the, no doubt I have to read the, because I'm unaware of, I don't know actual sign or symbol or the graph of the language. Teacher teaches me. Teachers makes me aware with this letter. So in this connection, all these signs, recognized signs, which are given in Arabic language, which are given in any other language, this is the base of language to be started, to be learned. However, this was the introduction of alphabet, and one thing as just material aspect is the base, substance. Material aspect is the collection of those letters, is Huroof-ul-Hija, alphabet. Further, when we go ahead, we have a structural aspect even in language. Later on, we'll reach a topic and learn what is structural aspect. And like the structural aspect, where we have to form the sentences, form the sentences, where syntax, where we have to form the words. Like Arabic grammar is the name given sarf, nav. Sarf is the part where morphology, science of words, systematic and scientific ways to form words is called sarf. Sarfu and nahvu. Nahvu is the part of syntax. How to form sentences, how to construct sentences. So in this connection, one aspect is material aspect, another is structural aspect, and the third one is environmental aspect, where situational and textual, two of the things are given. How our thoughts, how our opinion, how our concept of communication is built. There is something, there is desire to say something that is in our mind, and we want to produce in the shape of sounds. Those sounds catch the meanings. Those sounds catch the meanings. And those sounds which catch the meaning in grammarian, what they do, they give us the graphs and the same called symbols and signs, and then phone. Those graphs catch the phone. Each and everything is already given. We are not making from our own. However, all this discussion is about Huroof-ul-Hija. And I think if anything is missing and comes to mind, we'll further share and discuss. So the next topic of our today's topic is harakat, i'rab. So come to this was all about alphabet, Huroof-ul-Hija, and this was the topic what we shared today only over the discussion of alphabet, letters, signs, symbols, graphs, phones, phonology, graphology, material aspect, and then introduction of other structural and environmental aspects. Because we have to learn, we have to cover all these things in later on the coming lectures. So today we end this class here, and today we learned whatever that was all about Huroof-ul-Hija, alphabet, and the next class would be over harakat, inshallah. Thanks a lot.